Come on, come on. Oh, it's right through them. Oh, it wasn't far off. Oh, there they are. Here we go, here we go. They're longies for sure. Oh, how? How? Oh, oh no!
All the way to the boat.
Pulled it out of his mouth.
Got 2 cracks at it.
They're in the area. Yeah. There they are. Come on. Go, yes, got him! Yes. Got it out! Yes! Yes! We got him! Come on! Woo! There he goes. It's a bit of line burning. Well guys, that's how we wanted to start the session. Been looking for these tuna for a while now. Oh, he's going. Finally found a patch that wanted to stay up. Had one almost eat it at the boat. And we're on to one now. It's nice when a plan eventually comes together. We've been out since dawn. I'm here with Jimmy Pearson. He's behind the camera. I'll introduce him in a sec, but for the moment, we're hooked up and hopefully we can get a look at this guy very soon. We're out chasing longtail tuna. We were in Moreton Bay, but we've since found our way all the way up the coast. And the plan of attack today is to do just this. So hopefully this is the start of good things to come, because it's been quiet so far, but we're on now. And we're just chucking little stick baits, and these guys popped up. We're almost losing hope for a bit there, weren't we, Jimmy?
Oh, we're spinning some yarns.
Spinning yarns, talking about country music and all sorts. And these guys popped up. Of course, as is often the way, grabbed the light gear and not the, oh, there he is. Yeah, that's a nice long tail. Now, I didn't really want to gaff these fish. We will take one for some sashimi, but I forgot my net of all things, which is not what you want to do with the fish like this, so we might have to give him the old gaff treatment. But something tells me he's not done yet. He's a nice fish.
Good fun, this light tackle.
Oh, aren't they just? Never really quite give up the old longtails. And you guys might remember this rod. It's an 8-foot shore barrage, awesome for casting, but at this stage of the fight, probably not the old ideal rod to use. Righto, mate, come on. I'm keen to get him up away from the potential sharks. This is where the old heavier gear, you can put a bit more hurt on them. Get him up out of that circling pattern. He's just going literally head down and cruising around the boat. We had him up a bit earlier. He's gone deep and slugging it a bit more now. Gaff, please. Might get a shot at him here.
Look at that. There he goes.
Oh, that was a bit of a lunge shot with the gaff. Yes!
Nailed it.
We are on the board. Oh, mate. We've been out since literally dawn, and it is now 9:30, and bit of success. I'm one happy camper now, and that is quite a nice longtail. And I don't mean to brag, but I've absolutely nailed that gaff shot.
That's what I was saying, but that was great.
Look at that in the side of the mouth there, but he scoffed that. Get in there with the camera, Jimmy. He's little stick bait way down. He was going absolutely nowhere, but you do have to worry about these guys. They don't have sawing teeth, but they've got little sharp pointy ones, and they can eventually wear through your leader if you're not careful. Well guys, there he is, a nice nuggety longtail tuna, and look at the tail on him. That's why they fight so hard. These guys are absolute powerhouses. They never really give up until they're in the boat. Beautiful sashimi. Get you to come around this side, Jimmy, get the sun on them. They're quite a pretty fish too. Not dissimilar looking to the old yellowfin. They've still got yellow fins, nice blue patch on them. Absolutely cracker. This guy scoffed that little stick bait down the hatch, didn't make any mistakes. And I'll tell you what, that is a bloody good way to start the session. Hopefully we can find a few more and get a few shots at them. It's been pretty slow so far, but this is a great way to start. We're gonna take this guy. Some fresh sashimi is very high up there on the list of things to chew on. And I'll tell you what, these guys, fresh, doesn't get much better. That is unreal, I'm stoked. We looked hard for these guys, finally found them. Got one or two good shots at him. Missed one a couple of casts before. Almost had him right at the boat, but he missed. And then this guy piled on. That is awesome. Absolutely stoked. Have a go back. Well guys, I'm not sure how far I got into the intro. I always get a little bit flustered when we're on the fish, but welcome to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Joined by the great JP, Jimmy Pearson from the Brisbane Heat. Mate, we're out chasing tuna. We got one on the board. Now we just got to find some more, eh?
Yeah, you're on the board early, Sammy. So, oh, look, I love chasing longtails. So they're iconic in Moreton Bay and up here towards sort of Caloundra way. Hopefully we can find a few more skills and get into them.
Listen to the man. How good is he on camera? He's done too many media conferences and press interviews, I reckon. We're one sentence away from getting full credit to the boys. But no guys, we're out. We started at Bribey this morning. We've worked our way all the way up to the southern end of the Sunshine Coast, or Caloundra. We've seen a few fish pop up, but they've been pretty skittish. But yeah, we're gonna hang in this area, see if we can't get a few more opportunities. We've got the whole day ahead of us, so we should be able to rustle something up. And worst comes to worst, and we say that with great, what's the word?
Hope.
Not hope. I don't know, I don't even know the word, but worst comes to worst, we'll go chasing snapper in the evening, and that's not such a bad thing, I don't think. But we got the whole day ahead of us. Let's give it a whirl, mate.
Let's get it on.
Good to have you back.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, did you not put that thing on your other rod?
No, that's quite the other one.
Classic schoolboy error, that one. They might have been little longies. They were doing longy eats. Quite lazy. Oh, there we go. Got him. Holy struth. I wasn't ready for that. Quick, get out there. They're behind the boat. Well, guys. Woo, he's a good fish. We've made it all the way back from the sunny coast without seeing pretty well boo. We just got into the bay, thought we'd spin a few beacons, and saw a couple of fish hanging around, and whoa, yeah, might have to do a bit of a chase. Not 100% sure on the idea. I thought they might have been little longtails. Certainly taking some string. We saw them on the surface, they popped up, and then they went back down, and I sunk one down and it ate it on the way up. Again, little stick bait proven to be the tasty morsel. Getting a bit of line back on him now. He's having a little go, that's what he's doing. I'm interested to see what breed this is. So kind of doing longtail eats, weren't they? And he's certainly having a good go. Now back in the bay we have a, I don't want to jinx myself, but we have a bit of a problem with the old Noah's Ark sharks. So hopefully we can get him a look at him before then. Surely this can't be a mac tuna.
Nah, it would come up by now, surely. Those big bay torpedoes.
Who knows, he was sitting under the other school, so it might be. It's been a slow old day on the tuna front. They been giving us the big old curve. Just not that much activity going around, so it's nice to be hooked onto another, but I don't think this fight is too close to being over.
It's staying big, doesn't even look like coming up. Yeah.
Hope it's not
a shark.
Yeah, I hope it's not a shark already. But surely he would have bit me off. Unless it's a golden or something.
Girelli.
Cobes.
Cobia, we spoke about that. That's how it works, isn't it?
Good. Whatever it is, it's got a big old head shake.
We saw that tuna come to the top and you hooked this beneath that.
Yeah, so surely it can't be a shark. Yet. A shark would have to bite you off one.
He would have taken a big run too, you would have thought.
Here he goes, coming up the surface. This is odd. Keep going. Let's get a look at him. I think it's a shark. Yeah. Yeah. The tail. Oh, bugger. There we go. Whew. Well, we saw it. Very, very sharky. Get one, Jimmy. Just shy. Oh, same. Oh my goodness!
Crack at it.
Holy! Did you see the size of that thing?
Up out of the school. He's following it up too.
Come on!
He's following it up. He's coming. Get it.
What was that? That was not a mac tuna.
Oh, it's following it up. Following it up. Oh, again.
Did you see him?
Yep.
Was it a tuna, mac tuna, or?
Tuna, I can't get a real good look at it. I saw his head come up. Oh man, he's just swell behind it.
Yeah, that was huge. That looked very longtail-esque in the middle of a school of small boys. Oh, up in the. Oh yes. Where'd that come from? Yeah. Come on, Jimmy. I'll move this up. Yeah, I think so. I want that one that we saw. The one that come up, he was huge. This guy's only a pup, pretty sure. Doesn't really matter what species they are, they all have a good go. There he is. Let's see if we can de-hook this guy in the water. Stay still, please, kind sir. De-hooker for the win. See you, champ. There we go. A little bit of life, mate. We're back in the game. Well, guys, here's the current situation. Tuna almost non-existent apart from the ones that we had a couple of casts at. Very, very scarce. Not a great deal else going on, so we've poked out the front, and I'm glad we did it before because the weather has since come up and we've got a nice stiff northerly pushing us around and kicking up a nice bit of chop. But we're gonna see if we can't fish the old dusk session with the plastics and wrangle a snapper or two. Thoughts and considerations, Jimmy?
Sammy, it's been a tough day.
Has been.
Covered, but look, we've always got dust to play with, so see how we go.
Well, hopefully, because a little snappy or two would be great for a feed. And yeah, Jimmy, you need to bend a rod, mate. And this is arguably this is your strong suit.
Well, look, I've had a rough day so far, but snapper is something I reckon we can have a crack at, and fingers crossed we can.
Could I dabble in a cricket reference and say it's in your hitting zone?
Yeah, well done. Very good.
There you go. Commentator Sam signing out. We're going to catch some fish. Hopefully. Yeah, we need this. We need it. It's been a long day for two tuna and a shark.
Look, what goes on anymore, really? No, like smart sleeping, you know,
There we go. That's a better fish. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, he's having a dig too. He's having a proper go. Well, Jimmy, we might have made the right call there, mate. What's this guy?
You didn't give much choice, did you?
No, well, I didn't want to. It's been a slow old day. I wanted to at least give him the opportunity to come up and say g'day. Is it the target species? Is it a little snapperdactyl?
It is, I reckon.
Oh, mate.
It's a lovely little fish, hey? It's a good time of net, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be a fantastic time to own a net. But there's another carton, phone on, loud. That might be dinner taken care of.
That's very nicely done, mate.
There we go.
Beauty.
Well, ladies and gents, I've had a little bit of success, only a little squire. As you can probably see behind us, the swell is up, but that's all right. We got one for the plate. That ate a little, well, not a little, a 6-inch McCarthy's. Trying to kind of single out some bigger fish, but that's all right. We're on the board. It's good to bend a rod. It's been a long day. It's nice to get one. I think I'm a bit backlit there, but oh well. You get the idea. Snapper. Jimmy, your turn, mate.
You're putting on a clank here, Sam.
Now, do you want one for the pot?
No doubt.
Well, we better give you this one because how we're going, we might only get one shot.
I'm going.
He's pretty well perfect pan size. Bag and tag. Do you ever rig a plastic and then just like wish someone would ask you about how you rig plastics and you could use your lure as an example?
Oh, I don't feel like that, but yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to try something right quick. Said I'm going to try something right quick.
What, you sound the sound, right?
Oh, just see if there is something with a bit of pace about it. Why not, you know?
Yeah. Prospecting.
Yeah. Thought I was on then. Oh, I am.
Oh, shit. You got it, didn't we?
Yeah, right, on the drop.
You got it in the motor car.
Holy struth. What is this?
Get that motor started, mate, you're right.
I think we're right for the time being.
Some weight there.
How's that?
That's unreal.
On the drop, the slug.
That is insane. Snappy?
Could be.
Big angry snappy.
If that's a snapper.
That's insane. He's doing head shakes, mate.
Whatever it is, it's a good fish.
Got some weight there, eh? Ain't no rod work.
Oh! No! Hit the bottom.
Kidding.
Costly.
Oh, you run me over the rock.
Got a bit of leader back, did I?
No. Oh, you did? Yeah, you did.
Hit the bottom. That is super unfortunate.
How cool was that?
Oh,
That's unreal.
well, I saw a bit of bait on the sand. I thought I'd chuck a slug down. Got hit on the drop and bitten off. Or not bitten off, sorry.
Bricked.
Yeah, bricked. Run into the bottom. That's just not cricket, that is. That might have been a nice snap.
Yeah.
It felt snappy. Bugger.
Yep.
Got him.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, yes. He wanted a piece. Little on the dropper.
Sizable?
Oh, I think he's just a little reefy. Some descript. Another little snapperdactyl. Don't think he's big enough to call a snapper, but red brim, we'll call him. Don't know, but I grabbed it on the drop. Oh, I better have a go. Oh, a bit of kickboxing going on. I think he's only a tiddler. Oh, he didn't like me saying that.
I'll show you. Red bream.
Mate, if we were chasing small snapper, we're in the right spot.
Oh, he's right. Hey, he's deceptively just being the thing. Nice colour.
Oh yeah, he'd be probably 40, 45 maybe. See you, mate. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, little sweetie.
Oh, that's a nice little bycatch. Yeah. Oh, num num.
A little bit of colour for the box. Oh, Jimmy, do it. Do it. The double hookup. What do we got? Oh, little cod. No, I'm just trying to motivationally speak to everyone.
I'm not. You see the sun start doing this, it's like, yeah, not cut here. That's when the motivation starts. That's kicking a lot actually. Just knowing it's a bit of bite time. Who knows, the chit chat is a little bit
of zazz in the step.
a little bit happening. All of a sudden the plastic's up and talking. It's go time.
Oh, that's him. That's him. Holy struth. Get this one.
Oh, I'm over the bottom here, right? He's freaking me. He's smoking me here.
Oh, that's a real one. That's got to be pelagic.
Smoking me, dude.
Might get a bit of travel after that one, I think. Hey? I don't know. Yeah.
The head shakes though.
Gotta be. He's up high. Better not be a Mac tuna.
Oh.
Yeah, he's up on the surface. Might be a Spano, because he's on the bottom. Yeah, he's having a go. Might be a longie. Could be any number of things.
Come on.
The fact that he's up on surface makes me excited.
Yeah.
Might be a Spano.
Yeah, he's giving it some go.
I reckon it might be a mackerel. It's not really doing.
Thump. It must have a foul hook in.
Nah.
Go thump.
It doesn't look super tunery. Mate, imagine if it's your longtail.
Oh. That'd just top the day off, eh?
Wouldn't it?
All day for something like that, and then that'd be cool. He's not circling though.
I reckon it's a mackerel.
He's got some good weight.
I reckon it's a mackerel. I can say that more times if you like.
Yeah. No, I just want to look at him, mate. Not with that ID, not talking about four. Look at him.
Just with the way he's doing that head shake. Got eyes on.
No, nothing yet. Oh, here we go. Oh,
It is a mackerel, isn't it?
He's getting. All I can see there. He's taking off like that, too. Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Is it a cobes?
Mate, I thought I'd get pretty much red on this.
I saw red too.
I didn't even see red.
That can't be, surely.
That's probably a record if it is, but that's the way it's carried on. Okay, it's come up a little. I could swear I saw red then, eh?
I thought I did too.
Maybe it's the sun going down, I don't know.
What in the tarnation have you hooked? No. It's a longtail. It's a longtail or a... No, it's a Spanish.
Oh, mate, you sure?
It's definitely not. It's a big longtail.
Yeah. Longtail.
That's why he's playing up. It's alright.
It's still not going to get eating off his sharp teeth, I guess, like the arm.
Just watch that line angle. He's alright. We got time. Tire him out. Oh, he's a good longtail. He's still you.
Poetic almost, isn't it?
Oh, mate, yeah. It could be the ultimate finish.
Oh, let's just get him.
Let's just get him in. He's a really good fish. He'll be every bit of 15 kilos, I reckon.
Oh, you got him.
Oh, yes. You. That is a big longie. Oh, that is a big longie, my friend. My goodness me, that's huge.
That's a nice.
That's a proper one. Oh,
We were talking about those big Moreton Bay barrels.
that is a proper longtail. Have a go at the size of that.
Oh, it's poetic, Sammy, isn't it? Hey, all day,
mate, it
all
doesn't
day.
get much better than that.
You bloody slug it out all day.
Slug it out all day and get one right on the death, and an absolute snodger at that.
Wow, what a day. I was just saying before, it's poetic. We've gone out chasing these fish today. We've been up the coast, down the coast. We've had no success, and we changed target species, and we're chasing some snapper, and then you hook one like this. It's just it's unreal. What a fight. Spoke earlier about the iconic Moreton Bay longtails. You can just see the quality of that fish. It's just huge. You pick it out on the bait, it's floating around, and mate, I'm absolutely stoked with that. What a fish.
That is an absolute kegger. What a belting fish. and that's got to be the ultimate way to close out the session. We set out to catch longtails, we struggled, we persevered, and look, we got there in the end. That is a cracking fish. We got one each for sashimi, a couple of reefies in there as well. That's just good honest fun, mate. Good honest fun.
Good honest fun, Sammy, and yeah, mate, he's a wonderful fish. I'm just trying to bloody keep control of him here. He's a beauty. I don't know, personally, I've been chasing these fish for years, trying to get a modern bay longtail, because you just hear about how healthy and big they fight. So I'm chuffed with that, mate. What a great day in the end. It's a bit slow to start with, but what a finish.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, talk about a persistence fish. That was a dawn till dusk session. Jimmy had a super tough day, but I'll tell you what, he came through with the goods at the end. So massive cheers to you, Jimmy. Good on you, mate. It was worth the wait. That was an absolute belter. Bit of info on his tuna. Weighed in at 15.5 kilos. Didn't get a measurement on it, but it was pretty bloody big. One thing I do know is that it made my fish, this guy here, look fairly insignificant in the fish bag. Also gave Jimmy a couple of reefies that we kept, but guys, I'm gonna knock the fillets off this guy and do a bit of sashimi, but first I wanna see what he's been eating, see what the bait source is those tuna are feeding on, and see how close we were to matching the hatch. Well guys, talk about matching the hatch. These guys here, little frogmouth pilchards, and these are little stick baits we're using. Same profile down the hatch. Always worth checking it out, see what they're eating, so you can adapt for next time, but this time I think we had it pretty well spot on. And now comes the fun part, guys. Eating a bit of sashimi on the table. Now I know some of the purists are going to argue that this isn't actually sashimi per se, but I don't care, so whatever. In this bowl I've got some lemon juice, some soy sauce and wasabi, about 1/3 lemon juice, 2/3 soy sauce, and then about 2 centimeters of wasabi all mixed together in here. And you just go along the frame, any little bits you missed, like that. They can just sit in there. Load it up a bit. I know technically we're rewarding bad filleting by leaving meat on the bone, but it all works out in the end. Now give that about 30 seconds to a minute for the lemon juice to do its thing. Straight off the table into the gob. That is one of my favourite ways to have raw fish. Absolutely amazing, and it pairs beautifully with a can full of this stuff. It just helps you get through the rest of the job, you know. Anyways, you probably don't need to watch me cut up these anymore. I'm going to get to it, finish this off, head inside for a tackle talk. Bon appetit. Okay guys, let's rip straight into the tackle talk. Now the outfit I was using was this one here. This is a bone shore barrage rod. It's 8 foot long and it's a PE 0.8 to 2. This is perfect for casting those small stick baits for small to medium sized tuna, but if you hook a big one, if there's sharks in the area, I just don't think you're going to be able to land it quick enough before the sharks get into it. If you are going to chase longtail specifically, there is some big ones around. Go for a 15 or 30 blade and tails. Plenty of grunt in those, and you can really give them some stick and try and get them past the sharks. Now the reel, that's just a 4000 high gear. It's got 15-pound braid. Up the business end, I use 30-pound Wilson FC leader. That gives you a bit of abrasion resistance if they do scoff it down like my one did. Now the lure, plenty of people will be asking about this. This is just a Fish Inc flanker. This is probably one of my favourite longtail lures. It's just a really small profile, casts well, and it matches the hatch pretty well. I've caught a lot of good fish on them over the years. So guys, that does conclude the tackle talk for the week. Nice and simple. It's pretty straightforward stuff, the old tuna fishing. I think finding them, tracking them down in the first place seems to be the hardest part. Of course, if you would like any more details on the gear we used today, head over to Wilson Fishing. They've got plenty of information on this gear and stacks more to get you out there and into it. Now guys, each week I'm going to try and go through a new feature that's available on the Decky app. And this week we're going to focus on weather and how it helped us on this trip.
Now, as you would have seen, we had some glamour weather through the mid-section of the day. And then it kicked up a bit of a stink later in the afternoon when we were trying to chase down those snapper. Now, fortunately, we were all over it. We've been keeping a close eye on the weather predictions on the Decky app, as well as the real-time weather observations. And we knew that there was a northerlies change coming about 3 o'clock in the arvo. So we planned our run out the front well before that, managed to do all our traveling before it hit. So then when it did come through, we're already in our position and we could just sit there and kind of battle it out, and then it was blowing us home. So very, very fortunate in that department. But that is one thing you should always do, and that's keep up to date with your weather. Make sure you know what your vessel can handle and what you're comfortable fishing in, and then check that against the weather. Now, of course, with all weather forecasts, they are predictions only, and the closer to your trip, the more accurate they're going to become. So I like to check the night before, the morning of, and even just before I launch the boat and see if there's any updates or new information. If you can check it while you're out there, even better. It's going to let you know what's happening throughout the day. But guys, weather predictions are just one of the awesome features for boaties on the Decky app. Head over to the App Store and check it out today. Finally, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by grabbing yourself some merch from our website, sammyhitzkefishing.com. We've got hookers, we've got stickers, we've got hats, shirts, all sorts of cool stuff. Head over there and see if there's anything that tickles your fancy, and heads up, there's some new gear on the way. Guys, that is all we've got time for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, massive shout out to Jimmy for smashing his longtail PB. He left it right till the very end of the day to get it done. So massive thumbs up for you, and congratulations, mate. You persisted, unwavering persistence throughout the whole day, and just finally got the job done at the end. And that's the sign of a true fisherman. Good on you, mate. Guys, hope you're all getting out there and getting amongst a few yourself, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.